If you're over 60 and constantly tossing, turning, or jolting awake in the dead of night, feeling your heart race and your mind swirl, then stop right there. You're not alone, and it's not your fault. For too long, we've been told to just deal with it or rely on expensive pills. But what if the secret to deep, unbroken sleep isn't in your medicine cabinet, but hiding in plain sight at your local grocery store? Get ready to discover the astonishing truth about 4 everyday foods that can naturally reset your body's sleep clock, starting tonight. Stick with me, because this could be the most important video you watch all year. You don't need to count sheep. You don't need sleeping pills. And you certainly don't have to endure those long, sleepless nights anymore. If after turning 60, you often find yourself jolting awake at 2:00 a.m., dizzy with your heart racing and your mind restless until morning, pause for a moment. There's nothing broken in your body. It's simply missing something you've likely forgotten over the years. A light, simple food that holds the key to unlocking the deep sleep you thought was gone forever. The truth is, after 60, your melatonin levels naturally drop significantly. At the same time, your nervous system can become more sensitive to stress and disruptions in your circadian rhythm, which is your body's natural sleep-wake cycle. But what most people don't tell you is that some very common vegetables found in American grocery stores contain natural compounds that can gently boost melatonin production, help stabilize serotonin, that feel-good brain chemical, and even improve blood flow to the brain. And when you eat the right kind at the right time, your body will naturally ease into restful sleep. No pills, no forcing it, just a gentle nudge from nature. Today, I'm going to show you 4 surprising vegetables that can naturally trigger deep, restorative sleep. All of these are backed by research, especially in older adults. And the number 1 vegetable on this list, it's the same one that 74-year-old Alina has been enjoying every evening. It helped her regain a full 7 hours of uninterrupted sleep after nearly 15 years of tossing and turning through the night. Imagine that. But for it to work its magic, you need to eat it the right way at the right time. That's why I want you to stay with me until the very end of today's video. By the time we're done, you'll have a clear, actionable plan to reclaim your peaceful nights. Before we jump into our first secret vegetable, if you're finding this information helpful, please hit that like button and subscribe to our channel. We share simple, natural health tips every week to help you live your best life, especially as you age gracefully. And let us know in the comments below if you've ever struggled with sleep. You're definitely not alone. Here at Naturally Nourished, Naturally Rested, we believe true wellness comes from simple, wholesome choices. Now, let's explore these amazing sleep-supporting vegetables, one by one, and understand not just what they are, but how they work to bring you that restful sleep you deserve. So what's the first vegetable? It's something bright red, almost like a jewel, often mistakenly thought of as just a diet food. But in truth, it's like a natural dose of oxygen for a brain exhausted by sleeplessness. We're talking about beets. These aren't just colorful and rich in antioxidants. Beets contain a very high amount of natural compounds called nitrates. Once inside your body, these nitrates are beautifully converted into something called nitric oxide. Think of nitric oxide as a tiny traffic controller for your blood vessels. It tells them to relax and widen, which significantly increases blood flow to your brain and central nervous system. You might think your brain only works hard during the day, constantly processing information and keeping you alert. But even during sleep, it's incredibly busy. It needs steady, healthy blood flow to carry out essential tasks like detoxification. Your brain literally cleans itself out at night, flushing away waste products that build up during the day. This process is crucial for preventing mental fog and supporting overall brain health. Memory consolidation. This is when your brain takes all the experiences and lessons from your day and files them away, turning short-term memories into long-term ones. Without adequate blood flow, this process can be disrupted, leading to memory issues. Neural tissue repair. Just like other parts of your body, your brain needs to repair and rejuvenate its cells. Good circulation ensures the necessary nutrients and oxygen are delivered for this vital upkeep. When brain circulation drops, the regions responsible for regulating sleep become less active, leading to fragmented sleep, frequent awakenings, and that frustrating difficulty falling back asleep. Beets, by promoting nitric oxide production, directly address this. They help ensure your brain receives the steady stream of oxygen and nutrients it needs to perform its nighttime duties effectively, paving the way for deeper, more consolidated sleep. A 2021 study published in the journal Nutrients followed a group of older adults who drank beetroot juice each afternoon for 4 consecutive weeks. The results were quite encouraging. Participants showed a 17% average increase in deep sleep duration, along with a slight decrease in those annoying nighttime awakenings. They also reported feeling less fatigued in the morning, more focused, and mentally clearer. Imagine the difference that could make in your daily life. Beyond improving brain oxygen levels, the nitrates in beets also help regulate nighttime blood pressure. This is a big one, as many people over 60 struggle with blood pressure fluctuations. When your blood pressure becomes unstable during sleep, it can be a silent saboteur, waking you up with a racing heart, palpitations, or even shortness of breath. By supporting healthy blood vessel function, beets can help keep things steady, allowing for more peaceful rest. But the benefits don't stop there. Beets are also packed with other important nutrients. They're a good source of folate, vitamin B9, which is crucial for nerve function and the production of neurotransmitters that regulate mood and sleep. They also offer a good amount of manganese, important for bone health and metabolism, and potassium, which is vital for maintaining fluid balance and nerve signals. Plus, their vibrant red color comes from beta-alanes, powerful antioxidants that help fight inflammation throughout your body, further supporting overall well-being and reducing systemic stress that can interfere with sleep. How to enjoy beets for better sleep. The best way to use beets for sleep support is to juice them fresh and drink the juice before 5:00 p.m. This gives your body ample time to process the nitrates and for the nitric oxide to do its work. You can combine them with carrots, apples, or oranges to soften their natural earthy flavor, a delicious and refreshing afternoon drink. If you're not a fan of juice, no problem. You can boil the beets, slice them, and toss them with greens, avocado, or soft cheese for a healthy, vibrant evening salad. Another great option is beet soup, cooked with lentils, onions, and a touch of ginger. This creates a light, easy-to-digest dish that gently relaxes blood vessels before bedtime. However, there's one small note of caution. You should avoid consuming beets after 6 p.m. while their main effect is to support circulation. In some sensitive individuals, the natural sugars in beets can create a slight sense of alertness if taken too close to bedtime. Beets aren't sleeping pills. They don't force sleep. Instead, they set the stage for deep, restful sleep to happen naturally by supplying enough blood flow, enough oxygen, and by calming your nervous system. If you've ever felt that frustrating state of being sleepy, but unable to fall back asleep, or waking up in the morning still feeling drained, then a glass of beet juice in the afternoon could be the first step to reversing that. Beets help your brain get the oxygen it needs to relax. But if your body remains tense and your nerves are still on guard, you might still wake up in the middle of the night without knowing why. That's why we need the second vegetable, a dark leafy green, often called the American superfood. Yet, few people realize it's also one of the best foods to calm the entire nervous system before sleep. It's kale. Known for its incredibly high levels of vitamins A and C, kale is especially rich in 2 essential sleep-supporting minerals, magnesium and calcium. These 2 minerals aren't just for building strong bones, though they're certainly vital for that, which is super important as we age. They also play crucial roles in regulating nerve signaling, stabilizing heart rhythms, relaxing muscles, and supporting your parasympathetic nervous system. This is the rest and digest part of your nervous system, the one responsible for helping your body enter a state of deep relaxation and rest. Let's break down magnesium and calcium's role in sleep. Magnesium is often called nature's tranquilizer because it helps activate GABA, gamma-aminobutyric acid, receptors in the brain. GABA is a neurotransmitter that helps quiet down nerve activity, acting like a natural brake on your brain. When GABA activity is optimized, it helps reduce anxiety, calm your mind, and make it easier to fall asleep and stay asleep. Many older adults are deficient in magnesium, and this deficiency can contribute to restless legs, muscle cramps, and overall nervous tension that disrupts sleep. Calcium, while famous for bones, also works hand in hand with magnesium. It's involved in the regulation of melatonin production and plays a role in nerve transmission. A proper balance of calcium and magnesium is key for muscles to relax and contract properly. If calcium levels are too high relative to magnesium, it can actually lead to muscle tightness and spasms, which can manifest as nighttime leg cramps, a common sleep disruptor for seniors. According to a 2019 study published in the Journal of Sleep Research, older adults who increased their magnesium intake through food saw an average 28% increase in deep sleep duration after just 6 weeks. Not only that, the number of nighttime awakenings dropped significantly, and participants reported feeling more rested, even if their total sleep time didn't change much. This highlights the quality of sleep over mere quantity. What makes kale stand out is that 100 grams of fresh kale provides nearly twice as much magnesium as regular lettuce. Its calcium is also more bioavailable, meaning your body can absorb and use it more easily than in many other leafy greens because it contains less oxalate, a compound that can bind with minerals and prevent their absorption. That makes kale an ideal choice for adults over 60, especially those dealing with bone loss, nighttime leg cramps, or irregular heart rhythms during sleep. But kale offers even more. It's packed with vitamin K, essential for bone health and blood clotting. It's also a fantastic source of fiber, which supports healthy digestion and can prevent nighttime discomfort from constipation. A healthy gut is increasingly linked to better sleep, as the gut microbiome influences neurotransmitter production. Kale also boasts a wide array of antioxidants like beta-carotene, lutein, and zeaxanthin, which protect your cells from damage, reducing systemic inflammation that can interfere with sleep quality. How to enjoy kale for deeper relaxation. Kale is incredibly versatile. You can sauté it quickly with garlic and olive oil, adding a pinch of sea salt and black pepper for flavor. This makes it tender and easy to chew. Or make a warm and comforting soup with chicken, kale, carrots, and mushrooms. This creates a nourishing dish that soothes digestion and gently relaxes the body, perfect for an evening meal. If you prefer salads, toss kale with red apples, walnuts, chia seeds, and a light apple cider vinaigrette, a refreshing and well-balanced option that's easy on the stomach. A small note to keep in mind is that kale should be eaten before 6 p.m. This gives your digestive system enough time to process its fiber and minerals without causing bloating or discomfort right before bed. It also allows those precious minerals to be absorbed and enter the bloodstream precisely when your body needs them most to prepare for rest. Kale won't make you sleepy right away, but it acts like a soft cushion for your nervous system. When you include it regularly in your evening meals, that sense of tension, restlessness, or a racing heart in the middle of the night can gradually fade. And one day, you may realize you're no longer waking up several times during the night. All because of one small bowl of green vegetables that seemed so simple. By the way, what vegetables do you usually eat in your daily meals? We'd love to hear your favorites in the comments below. If kale helps calm your nerves and relax your muscles, the next vegetable acts more like a quiet guide, a gentle, elegant food that sets off a chain of deep biochemical reactions inside your body. Reactions that lead to serotonin, melatonin, and the inner peace you may have lost in your sleep. Its name is asparagus. Asparagus might not have been part of traditional meals in every household in the past, but today you can find it in nearly every grocery store across America. What makes asparagus so special in the journey toward better sleep is its natural content of tryptophan. This is an essential amino acid, meaning your body cannot produce it on its own. You have to get it from your diet. Why is tryptophan so important for sleep? Because it's the raw material your body uses to create serotonin, the neurotransmitter often called the feel-good hormone that stabilizes mood. From there, serotonin is converted into melatonin, the hormone that acts as your body's natural sleep signal and controls your sleep-wake cycles. In other words, if your body doesn't get enough tryptophan, it may take longer for you to fall asleep. You may wake up more often, and you might feel unrefreshed in the morning. Asparagus provides a fantastic natural source of this crucial building block. A 2022 study published in Frontiers in Nutrition showed that when older adults consumed tryptophan-rich foods in the afternoon 3 to 5 times a week, their blood levels of serotonin significantly increased after 4 weeks. This helped them fall asleep faster, enjoy deeper sleep, and wake up feeling more alert. People with a history of mild anxiety, high sensitivity, or mood swings also reported greater emotional stability when they followed this routine. This demonstrates the powerful link between diet, mood, and sleep. Beyond tryptophan, asparagus also has a mild diuretic effect. This is especially helpful for seniors who often wake up during the night to use the bathroom. When eaten in the afternoon, asparagus helps the body release extra fluids earlier in the day, which may reduce those common nighttime trips to the bathroom, one of the most frequent sleep disruptors after age 60. By helping you empty your bladder before bed, asparagus can contribute to longer, uninterrupted sleep cycles. Asparagus also contains a good amount of folate, vitamin B9, which, as we discussed with beets, is crucial for nerve health and neurotransmitter production. It's also a source of vitamin K, important for bone density and blood clotting. Plus, it provides fiber, aiding digestion and gut health, and various antioxidants that help reduce inflammation. Its unique combination of nutrients makes it a comprehensive contributor to overall well-being, which in turn supports restorative sleep. How to enjoy asparagus for serene sleep. There are many easy and delicious ways to enjoy asparagus. You can steam it and drizzle a bit of olive oil on top with a sprinkle of sesame seeds for a light appetizer. Or roast it with salmon, boiled eggs, and mashed potatoes for a nutritious evening meal that won't feel too heavy. For something simple, sautéing asparagus with olive oil and a few cloves of garlic is a quick and gentle option suitable for all ages and tastes. Most importantly, eat asparagus before 5:30 p.m. This gives your body enough time to convert that vital tryptophan into serotonin and then into melatonin, just as the sun sets and your biological clock naturally prepares for sleep. Asparagus doesn't put you to sleep like a pill, but it prepares everything so that sleep arrives gently, from a calm mood to a steady circadian rhythm and a quiet bladder through the night. Just a small amount each evening, and within a week, you may begin to experience a full night of uninterrupted rest. If asparagus helps reset your internal clock and reduces nighttime awakenings from the bladder, the final vegetable is more like a quiet lullaby your body has been waiting for. It isn't fancy, it isn't unfamiliar, and it certainly isn't expensive. Yet, it holds the power to create something remarkable. It helped a woman who hadn't slept through the night in 15 years sleep a full 7 hours within just a few days. That vegetable is romaine lettuce. Unlike iceberg, the crunchy lettuce often used in hamburgers, or butterhead, which is soft but lower in nutrients, romaine contains a rare compound called lactucarium. This is that milky substance that appears when you snap the base of the leaf. What makes it unique is that it acts on the nervous system in a way similar to low-dose opiates, but without addiction, without heavy sedation, and without forcing the body into sleep. It's a gentle, natural sedative. A 2017 study published in the journal Food Science and Biotechnology found that romaine lettuce extract can increase GABA activity in the brain. Remember GABA from our talk about kale. It's the neurotransmitter responsible for helping the body relax, calm down, and fall asleep more easily. In lab tests on mice, the group given romaine extract fell asleep faster, stayed asleep longer, and had fewer disruptions compared to the control group. This indicates its potential to gently promote rest. The story of 74-year-old Alina is a clear, inspiring example. After years of fragmented sleep, Trying every herbal tea and sleep supplement available, she had nearly given up. But after her daughter suggested a simple evening salad made of romaine lettuce, olive oil, apple cider vinegar, and ground flax seeds, she ate it faithfully each day around 5:30 p.m. By the fourth day, she was sleeping 6 hours straight, and by the second week, she was sleeping a full 7 hours. No dreams, no interruptions, just pure, restful sleep. The reason romaine works better than other lettuces is because its lactucarium content is significantly higher. But that's not all it offers. Romaine lettuce also provides a good amount of folate, vitamin B9, and vitamin C, two nutrients that help soothe the nervous system and improve your body's resilience to stress, a major factor in sleeplessness. It also contains vitamin K, crucial for bone health, and a decent amount of fiber to support digestive regularity. The collective action of these nutrients, combined with the unique lactucarium, creates a synergistic effect that promotes calm and sleep. How to enjoy romaine lettuce for a gentle lullaby. The best way to eat romaine is raw. Toss it with extra virgin olive oil, a few drops of apple cider vinegar, and some ground flax seeds for added omega-3s, which are excellent for brain health and reducing inflammation. You can also add slices of pear, red apple, or a few raisins for natural sweetness. This makes the salad easier and more enjoyable for older adults, providing a satisfying and light evening meal. The most important thing is to eat it before 6:00 in the evening. This gives your body time to activate those relaxation signals before it begins producing melatonin naturally as darkness falls. And it's important not to substitute it with iceberg lettuce, which offers almost none of the same effects. It's mostly water and lacks the beneficial compounds found in romaine. Romaine won't knock you out like a sleeping pill, but it quietly brings you back into balance. A simple evening salad may be the gentle whisper your body needs to finally rest. Now you know why sleep has become difficult for so many, especially as we age. And you've also discovered the 4 simple, powerful vegetables that can help your body return to its natural rhythm. But to turn this knowledge into real rest, there's only one more thing you need to do. Begin. You don't need to change your entire diet overnight. You don't need to give up all your favorite dishes. You just need one small plate of vegetables in the afternoon, the right kind at the right time, and done consistently day by day. It could be a cool glass of beet juice before 5 in the afternoon, a small bowl of kale sautéed gently with garlic for your evening meal, a few steamed asparagus spears alongside your salmon or chicken, or a simple romaine salad with olive oil and apple cider vinegar. Whichever you choose, do it with patience and understanding. Your body will know how to respond. And if you want to boost the effect even further, try adding 2 small actions to your evening routine. 1. Reduce water intake after 7 p.m. to lower the chances of waking up to use the bathroom. 2. Elevate your legs for 15 minutes before bed to help blood return to the heart and ease any heaviness or swelling in your lower legs. 3 simple things. 1 plate of vegetables. A little listening to your body, a little patience, and a full night of sleep may begin again from this very evening. You don't need pills. You don't need acupuncture. You don't need a sleep clinic. What your body may truly need is just the right vegetable at the right time. 4 simple vegetables, and each one works in a unique way. Beets increase oxygen to the brain, calming down overactive areas at night. Kale provides magnesium and calcium, guiding the body from tension to natural relaxation. Asparagus resets your body clock and reduces nighttime awakenings from the bladder. And finally, romaine lettuce, a familiar vegetable, contains a rare compound called lactucarium, which activates your rest system without the help of any medication. Romaine, in particular, is for those who have struggled with sleep for years, tried everything and still cannot rest. It is for those with the patience to return to nature, to a simple salad, to real olive oil, to a quiet evening meal, and a deeper understanding of their own body. So which one will you choose this evening? A cool glass of beet juice, a bowl of gentle kale soup, steamed asparagus with a few slices of lemon, or a caring romaine salad on a quiet plate? Leave a comment below and share where you'll begin your journey to better sleep. And if you've ever lost sleep or spent hours tossing and turning through the night, please save this video as a gentle reminder that your body still has the ability to heal if you give it the right support. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and the notification bell so you never miss another simple food tip that could truly transform your sleep and your life after 60. Sometimes, the peace you've been seeking all your life begins with a small plate of vegetables right in your own kitchen. What small step will you take tonight to reclaim your rest?